Hello everybody, this is Nerdy Geeky, and today we are back on the MINEGLADE server for another episode, and I'm fully enjoying having an Elytra. I really am. It's so much fun to be able to fly around. I've never had one before, not on a survival server, so I'm really happy with this. But we're going to get on today because we've got a lot to do today, and I really need to do it all tonight because I've caught another cold. I managed to catch another cold. My last one was from my nephew. This one is come from my mother's work, unfortunately, so it's a different cold, and it's really nailing me at the moment. So I've tried to leave it as long as I can, but I'm only getting worse at the moment. So I'm sorry if it's a bit snivelly, a bit nasally today. But today we're going to build something really special today. It's come to my attention that because of my Elytra, I am burning through firework rockets, so there is something that I need more than anything else, and that really is gunpowder. But honestly, we could do with a lot of these materials. String we could use, bones we could use, and obviously, because I mean, I've just nailed like a stack of bones to make some white stained glass. I really like white stained glass, and you need it for other things as well, like other stains that you have to lighten up with white. I think there might be an Enderman in here. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Is there an Enderman in here? I think I'm going crazy. This cold maybe go a bit crazy. But anyway, so I think that we just need to make a mob farm. And I just mean a general mob farm where we will just get a bit of everything. And it doesn't need to be like super duper 100% efficient. It needs to be efficient enough that we can get basically gunpowder and bones as often as we need without me having to farm them manually at a thing farm, at like a skeleton farm separately or something like that. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be building a big mob farm. And first of all, there is something I wanted to show you, and it's completely slipped my mind. Oh, folks, I know what it is. I'm going crazy. Because I'm so tired. I went end city raiding, and I got like a bunch of end rods. I got loads of shulker shells and shulker boxes. I actually died twice. So I've got myself a spare Elytra. I haven't got mending for it yet, though. But I actually had two. And unfortunately, the second time I died in the abyss because for some reason my Elytra just wouldn't activate. And I lost it. So I was pretty angry about that, pretty upset, but I got all my stuff back, and yeah, I did really well in the end raiding. But next time I might just record an end city raiding, like completely, like the way I was doing. But for now, I actually half thought about streaming it. To be honest with you, I've never streamed before, but I was thinking about streaming across YouTube. It might give me a little bit of visibility as well on the old Minecraft front. But what I want to show you now, first of all, is where we're going to build it, because time is getting on already, and I want to give you progress updates as I'm building this. It's pretty big. This design's... Oh, I've missed some sand. This design is by Ilmango, and you are probably familiar with them if you're watching this. Ilmango makes a lot of crazy, awesome designs. It's going to go here. Now, you might think it's going to look a little bit unsightly next to, like, all this sandstone and this sort of deserty feel, this low-tech deserty feel. But I kind of want that mix of these, like, high-ish tech, like, farms and this sort of lowish tech sort of building. So that's why I'm putting it out here. So out here it should still be loaded, but it's not going to be a bit of an eyesore where our main town's going to be past the pyramid that way. So I'm going to find the middle spot here to make it nice and symmetrical. Oh, not symmetrical, but nice and sort of, you know, in the center. And I'm going to build it a little bit further up because I'm thinking about making a building underneath where we're going to actually store all the materials that we're going to be getting, or the drops. And I think it'd be nice to make like a little kind of temple out of it. Something a little bit more ceremonial than just this weird looking farm. But this is where we're going to build it. I flatten the ground, and this place is awful. Look at all these pits here. I've actually filled like 3 or 4 of these kind of pits in. It took me a couple of hours to get the materials and fill them all in. This place is an absolute mess, and quite frankly, I'm just going to build farms over here. I think this is going to be our farming area because it's no good for building on. It's going to take so much work to fill in with sandstone. I mean, look, this is what you get. basically. And when all that falls down, you just get these massive, like, crevices and all sorts of fissures in the ground, and it looks awful. So I'm going to get started on this, and I'm going to give you periodic updates, basically. It's going to be one of those episodes, but yeah, I'm really excited about this, and having Elytra is actually going to really help me get around a lot. So yeah, I'll give you some updates soon. Okay, folks, after multiple technical issues and a lot of time wasted, we are back. I've managed to plant 5 dirt blocks. But this is kind of the outline of where we're going to be going, where we're going to be building. I'm going to keep an eye on Audacity, because that was one of the problems I had. Audacity decided to just stop recording whenever it feels like it. So, this is where the bottom base is kind of going to be situated. I want at least 5 double chests. So I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think we're going to start building from here. And we're going to fall off. So I've got to build up another pillar. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put glass there. I'm going to put this here. So as I stated, sorry, it's going to be a bit jittery because my McAfee's decided to update. Even though I've turned automatic updates off and I have to accept an update, it's just decided to update anyway. So... fantastic. I'm having a great time tonight. I really, really want to do this. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I've got to be up early to sort my new dogs out. So yeah, I'm pretty stressed right now. Pretty stressed. So 1, 2, 3. As I said, this is an Il Mango design. I hope I get this right. So it should be 1 on either side here. It should be 1, 2, 3. And then ice, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then it should be ice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty sure it should be that block there. So the thing should get washed down, pushed here, pushed around the corner, pushed here, and then they're going to go that way. So I'm just going to mirror what I've done here, and then I'm going to double check that I've done this right. So it should be 1 there, 2, 3, ice, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ice, not ice, damn it, that. So that's kind of one of your sides, and then we're going to mimic that on the other side. Give me just a sec. Okay folks, I did just make a small mistake. I needed to come out 1 more here, so I've adjusted that now, and this is exactly what this side should look like. I'm just going to pillar up. I'm going to do this not as a tutorial, but I just want to kind of show you how the things that I'm doing and how I'm going about the things that I'm doing. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, ice, 1, 2, 3, and right there you can see we're over the center, and this is where our hopper's going to be. I'll put that in a little bit later, but basically that's that. And what I'll tell you what I will do. In place of our hopper, I'll just put an ice block because I need to do this exact thing. 1, 2, and 3. If I build a quarter of this and show you, and then I'll just do the rest, like off screen. 1, 2, 3, 4. This actually this is half. This will be half of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's another ice block. And then it's 1, 2, and then over here is that, like that. So I'm pretty sure that's that. Yeah, there's no ice block there. So basically, I'm going to recreate the rest of this just over there, and we'll be back when it's done. Okay, folks, we've got this far after a myriad of technical issues. This has taken me an hour. This should not take an hour. So we got this far, and this is where we're going to be starting to put things like our water in. As you can see, I've got a lot of water. So we're going to be putting in trapdoors like this and this. I'm hoping that I have done this correctly. Yeah. Yeah, no, I have. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. So we're going to put our trapdoors in here. I probably haven't actually made enough trapdoors in the end. Ooh, thought I fell off then. Because what we need is water here like that. Oh man, I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head. Oh, no, that was wrong. We need water here like that. We'll do that on both sides. I've probably forgotten a trapdoor somewhere because I always forget one. That comes down to there, and then we want that there. Yes, I did forget one. I forgot one. There's supposed to be one there. Fantastic. Because that means then we can do this and this. You know, I thought to myself before this, oh, I won't need my axe. I'll just put it back in my inventory. Yeah, I need my axe. I don't know why there's one there. So we don't put any water down here, do we? No. I'm gonna double check that. There's definitely. I got a feeling there's no ice there. I got a feeling that ice is actually superfluous, and it really is not needed. Put that there. Put that there. I should be 2 more, because I brought an extra bucket just in case. Yeah, 1 there. Yep, corner. That one, that one, that one. Aha, and there we go. I will build all the walls up a bit later. We need to get on to doing a little bit of redstone, not a huge amount. It's nothing too much. I need that. I'm going to need some building blocks. I'm going to need some scaffolding blocks. And I will need some redstone dust. Give me a second, and we'll get started. Okay, folks, I was a bit mistaken. It's not time for the redstone just yet, because what I need to do is I need to do this. And I'm going to do like that. So if I show you with like 1 sort of quarter of this, then I'll fill all the rest in off screen myself. The worst part is going to be laying this in survival mode, because it's just going to be annoying. So we do that, and we do this on each side. And you'll see why in just a second. So if I do this, I don't know how much I'm going to keep in of this, or how much I'm going to have to take out. I haven't really planned my time. 1 and 2. 1 and luckily everything I've got mending on it these days. So I just go to my XP farm and fix everything. So it's not too bad. It's more the health that's the problem, and eating so much. So basically what you do is that. And then, if I remember rightly, you go in like this. And this is to help the water stream, apparently. But this, I mean, Il Mango knows his stuff. Absolutely knows his stuff. Oh, yeah, there we go, perfect. By the way, I didn't need that extra block of ice there and trapdoor, so I did take them out. I took them out on both sides. You need these here, but you don't need them over here, so... but these are basically this side, but without these extra bits here, which is absolutely fine. And now down here, you need. I'll put that there. Yes, I can. You need to go out to here. I know there's a bit where I need a couple of pieces of glass, though. I think that if I remember rightly, the glass goes there and there. Apparently, Il Mango talks about this in his video better than I can, but that is basically because items get stuck here. Apparently, items can get stuck here on if it's magma blocks. That's a bug. So if you put glass there, they just slip right off the edge with the water. Apparently, I don't really know the ins and outs of that. And then you fill this in. And I'm going to be very, very conservative with my materials here because we're going to be using a lot of these blocks. So I'm going to do this all the way around on every edge and come back to you. Okay, now we've got all the outer rim done. We're going to go in by 3. 1, 2, 3 on every side. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to go in again like this. It'd be better if I got up on this, I think. And we're going to just path on over, and this should link up nicely with this, like that. And then we're just going to fill in all of this, which is nice and quick. This is basically our killing field. So if anything drops down and manages to survive, like anything wearing armor, sometimes witches do as well because they have their potions, they will just die on this. So I'm going to do this for all of it. And then we have to raise it up by a couple of glass blocks, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we raise it up like 2 blocks, and then we do it again. And that's because of the way the water works. So I might just fill the whole thing in, and then get to the bit where we've got to pillar up and do some redstone. And it's probably where I'm going to leave it for myself this evening, and then come back to it. To fill in the slabs tomorrow, maybe? I don't know, but you will see all of this episode. So, in a bit. Okay, folks, this is how far we have got. So we got our killing field done. That took a while, didn't it? So now we need to just do a little bit of redstone. So let's do that now. Oh, this is why I need. Look at this. This is why I need. So I just need to get into the middle here. Good enough. Good enough. We need to go up 19 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And this is where we're going to have our trap door. Get rid of that. I need those. And I'm probably going to need those as well. So I need... am I going to be able to do this? No, I'm not. I'm going to have to put that back there. I'm going to have to do it like this. Okay, so I need that there. Ooh, I don't need that there. Oh, it's really not been an easy day today. I'll be honest with you. It's been a bit of a bad one. There we go. I'm just going to do it like this. I'll get rid of the dirt somehow later. It's going to be a pain, but... so this goes here. And then we need to make a diamond out of this. So we need to do, not a diamond, like a plus sign. We need to do like a plus sign with this one in the middle missing. So we've had more technical issues, and Audacity has just decided to stop recording partway through. Luckily, I didn't really get too much further. I put a comparator there, which is where I stopped before. I put some redstone around here. A block over the water, a note block there, and I'm just going to put... Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Mojang, do something about this. This should be pointing downwards. Thank you. And you heard that click there. Okay, and now this needs to be pointing... now let's get down to here. This needs to be pointing into there, and we need a block there. So what's going to happen is, when this note block updates, because there's going to be a block above it with some redstone, and I'll show you in a second, what's going to happen is, that's going to fire, and that's going to activate all of this. It's going to activate this, that's going to activate this block, it's going to activate this redstone, going to activate the comparator, which is going to activate this here. So if I go, oops, if I go, there you go, see that? And if there was no dirt there, that would release a short burst of water down to there. If I can get rid of this dirt and show you before we carry on, actually. Give me a second. Right, folks, I've managed to get him back on top of here. That was actually kind of difficult. So what we can see down there is that killing field. If I go like this, there you go. See that there? So we get a little spout of water. It goes down, and it should just flush past this. If I've built this correctly, it should just go to the edges and go down there. Yep. So the bit of dirt actually I saw fly down there will go into our hopper. And what will happen is, every 28 ticks, you're going to get one of these. And that basically works out that as the last bit of water flows down there, you get another one like that. And that's that. So what we need to do then is add another block. Like that. Add a piece of redstone. Add a redstone block. This is the tricky bit now. So we'll have a redstone block like that, and I need to be able to get up there, so I'm going to need some dirt. And what we need is... Oh, this is... You know what, in creative, this is really, like, fine to do, but this is actually kind of annoying in this. So, nope, not that. We do need a sticky piston. Oh, I just realised it's not actually used for a sticky piston. Can I just get that there? Oh, this is so much more difficult. There. So we need a sticky piston there. Get rid of that. I'm going to pillar up there. Because on top of this, if I remember rightly, it is... I think it's a note block again. And then it's a block. And then it's a piece of redstone. And then it's this. Yes. And basically that repeats. So that repeats all the way up as many times as you need. In the video, Il Mango does say that no more than... Basically, you don't need any more than 20 platforms, because 20 platforms is basically optimal. So that's... we won't be doing 20 platforms. I think we're going to be probably doing about maybe 9. And that's probably... That'll be more than enough for me. That. And that. And that. And that. So I don't know how many of these repeating patterns I'm going to do. I think this is what I did on my test realm, and I got about 4 platforms out of it. So I might do this a couple more times, and then start adding in the platforms. And the platforms just come out every 3 blocks. So I'm pretty sure... And I'm going to be using stone slabs, by the way. I've got a ton of stone slabs to use for the platforms. I'm pretty sure that the platforms come out like that. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure now. I'll drop that. Yeah, let me get the repeating patterns done, and I'll see about where the things come out from. Okay, folks, I've actually finished building the structure now. So we've got all of the platforms. We've actually got 10 platforms, which is about half of what Il Mango says is optimal. He says 20 is optimal, but I've gone for 10 just for a smaller one. I think that's going to be enough for us. And the big top area, which caps it all off and puts all of these into darkness, is actually 23 wide. So let's get up there. Let's have a look. Let's see, it's already spawning. Oh, it's already spawning lots of mobs. So the platforms underneath are 8 blocks, sort of coming out from the center are 8 blocks, and this is actually 23. We're going to do the redstone just in a second. I'll just show you what's going on down here, though, if I can land on one of these safely. Yep, there we go. And I've got a potion of night vision that I made just for this. Okay, so what you can see here is we got trapdoors, and these would usually hold in the water, but this one is letting out the water, and what happens is periodically this gets pushed down by the sticky piston, activates this redstone, puts these up, cuts the water off, allows things to spawn, and then 28 ticks later which a tick is 1/10 of a second, so that's 2.8 seconds later, it retracts up. And it does that all the way down. All the way down. But if you're really interested, it's worth checking out Mango's video. He can describe it much better than I can and show you in his tutorial. Because this isn't meant to be a tutorial, but I do like to show you sort of what's going on. So let's just build the last little bit of this. Which is the first time I've used like a proper hopper clock, actually. Which I thought was quite interesting. So we need this set up like this. And then we're just going to put a piece of redstone there. A piece of redstone there. And a piece of redstone there. We're going to put hoppers here, so I just want to put that there for a second. Put that there. Take that off. Put that there. This is our hopper clock. But we don't want a 1-tick hopper clock, so we've got to put comparators here and here. And these are going to power... If I can... Yeah, there we go. These are going to power these sticky pistons with a redstone block. That's our hopper clock, and we're going to put this. We're going to put 28 ticks in. So there we go. That's 28 ticks, because that's going to go down 1 time per tick, and then when it gets all the way over, it should flick back and forth. And the reason why we got 1 over here is, there you go, is if we ever need to turn this off, we can just lock the hopper like this, and then what happens is when the 28 ticks is up, it goes like that. And we've locked the hopper, so the dirt can't actually move out of the hopper into the other hopper. It's locked now. It won't continue to function. But if we turn it on, it does continue to function. You can hear the clicks. Oh, I better put these on here. And we can actually see it working. So let's turn around. There we go. You see how it alternates? And boom, there we go. We're already getting drops. I did test this before coming on. Look at that. Look at all those. That's what we need. Oh, don't get too close. I got too close earlier, and they blew up. They blew up. I had to patch some holes up. So I did test this earlier to see if it was working. And it is. And we're getting lots and lots of drops. That up there, this is the optimal place to sit if we want to AFK. Oh, no. Oh, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. Wasn't good at all, but that is basically the optimal place to sit AFK. I've done it like that so phantoms can't get me, because sometimes phantoms can hit you, like, if that was like a plus sign, they can hit you like between the corners. It's really quite dangerous. So yeah, made that completely out of glass, other than the one quartz block that I had to put a ladder on to get in and out. It's not as optimal for this one because I've opted for a smaller version where we've only got 10. So especially at night time, mobs can spawn on the sand. But in the day, it's actually very, very efficient. You can see it going now. And up there really is efficient. Things can spawn, because at the moment I'm a bit too close for things to spawn. But if we go down, just while I was testing, just probably over about a 20-minute period, or probably a 15-minute period. Oh, I didn't realize I was still flying. 15-minute period while I was still testing. Oh no, I've emptied it since. This here is just while I've been recording. Just this little last segment of this video, this is what we've already got. The gunpowder and the bones are the main thing for me, but the string's really useful, and we can trade things like rotten flesh. We're also getting a little bit of redstone from witches, which is fantastic. We should get a little bit of glowstone, and we might even get lucky with a couple of potions. But that's it. It's dispenserless, which is really, really good, and it's so cheap on resources. Even all this stone, I just had this stone lying around. I have not had to farm anything to make this farm. I think the thing that you might need to farm is maybe bone meal if you want to do white stained glass. Maybe these blocks, these magma blocks, but they're so easy to find now in the nether that it's really, really not that hard to farm. Then I already had them lying around. I literally didn't have to farm a thing to do this. Maybe a bit of extra sand, but I actually had enough glass as it was. I was just being extra cautious. But yeah, I'm really glad about this. I've never built a big farm like this, and this was a really, really fun project. And now I can not have to worry when it takes ages to take off. Come on. There we go. Sometimes it takes like 5 rockets to take off. But I don't have to worry now. Look at that. Because we're going to get drops, and I'm going to AFK every so often at the top. I was actually tempted to make an AFK fishing spot at the top and sort of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But I don't even think it looks that ugly, to be honest with you, like from here, because I like the look of these kind of redstone farms, because of these like crazy looking farms. I think they kind of suit the Minecraft aesthetic, and we are definitely going to do like a temple storage system for all the drops we're going to get, because those 5 chests are going to fill up in no time over the coming sort of couple of weeks or few weeks while we work on other farms. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to need another I'm going to need a few more farms down there. I've already got that set up for something else later, but I'm really glad about this. I think we did a really good job. I think we nailed it, actually. And the good thing about this, because it's modular, I can strip the top off there. I can add the other 10 layers if I really, really want to go for it, and then just put the top back on. I've already got all of the materials for that, and it's super, super, super duper cheap. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed building this. I can see why, like, people like building, like, crazy big redstone stuff, and this is actually quite small compared to what other people like to build. So, I think definitely worth delving into those redstone things. But yeah, if you enjoyed this, then please do leave a like, and please do subscribe if you want to see more. As always, I hope this was okay. I hope I wasn't too ill today, and I hope we persevered and things were okay, you know, regardless of all the technical issues that I had as well, on top of being ill. But please, if you want to see any kind of redstone farms or any kind of content really, then please do leave that in the comment section below, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye.